Our guest today is undefeated, undeniably entertaining. 3-0, 3 knockouts. He doesn't get paid by the hour. He'll be fighting for UNF Gold at UNF 26 at the Burbank Marriott when he faces his toughest test yet, Isaac Enriquez. He's got power in both hands and confidence in his voice. Our guest today, the highlight, Edgar Amirkhanyan.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. It's the NBA Finals today. We're all sitting here doing a podcast because
Let's hope the Pacers win.
why do we need the Pacers to win?
They just have to win.
Okay.
You got some cash on that?
A little bit.
Did your dad condone you gambling?
No,
like
he
that?
does not.
No. By the way, I'm a big fan of your dad's. Love your dad. Really good guy.
He loves you guys.
Yeah. Always at the events, he always gets a table, which is great. And he always sneaks me shots all the time.
I know. I've seen
This
that.
guy
I've
doesn't,
seen the
he's,
pictures.
he won't drink with just anyone.
This
But
is
he likes
true.
drinking with your dad, yeah.
It's actually really true. Like, I don't drink too much, so it's kind of like he's one of those special people.
Good to hear. He
Did
likes you guys. He loves you guys.
Yeah. Does he still want to fight Hector, though?
Oh, I heard about that. I didn't even know what was going on. I think it was after my fight or like when I was walking out.
Yeah.
And I heard about it after. I was like, what the hell would happen?
Bro,
And
your
then you
fans,
came up to us.
your fans
Oh,
are
my-
something else.
I know. I'm sorry about that.
I love it though, Edgar. I mean, I think at the beginning it used to get me a little nervous and shit, to be honest. But I love the fire. I love the passion, bro. I really do.
They show up and they show out. My fans, they're my family. They're not my fans. I don't like calling them that, but
Yeah.
they show up and they support me. And I couldn't ask for anything more.
Where does the whole family network come from? Is that your dad? Is that like? Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I had a lot of friends, a lot of family come out. It's not just like one branch that you'll see over there, but it doesn't matter if they're my friends or my family. We're all like one, like strong family, And I don't know. It's just when the gym shows up and the friends show up and the family shows up, the atmosphere. You guys have seen it.
Yeah,
I told you guys.
Yes, I've seen it firsthand, bro.
It's a different energy.
Yeah,
I try
it
to
is.
hold them all back from rushing the corral, bro. Honestly, like it's.
I told you guys before I even made my up
Yeah.
legs debut. I told you guys it was gonna be crazy.
That's true. It's kind of funny because we're on the comms with
Yeah.
all the security team and all that. And whenever you fight, we're like, okay, we need everybody to the cage.
Edgar's up next. We need everyone at every corner.
Yeah, we need everybody, on their toes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, bro, you have like almost 100 plus people coming to every time you fight. You're only 19 years old, but I don't think that adds any pressure. You actually think you like it.
I love it, actually. I love the attention.
You love the attention.
I love the attention.
Yeah, I think it starts at like weigh-ins, bro. Like just, you are
dude.
so on fire at weigh-ins.
Yeah.
You're always chirping at your opponents.
Of course, always. At the weigh-ins, it's kind of like nothing's real to me until I actually like see the person, So once I get there and I see the the cage, the realization hits that like I'm fighting tomorrow, So once I see the guy, I get all hyped up and there it is. I gotta set the tone for tomorrow.
I think every one of your fights, you haven't been the most respectful to your opponent. But that's not a bad thing. Sometimes mentally, you gotta get into this place of, hey, I'm going to war with this guy. He's trying to take everything I have.
Yeah.
Is that kind of how you view it? Like, hey, if you're gonna sign the contract to fight me, like F you type of thing?
Okay, so this is how I look at it. If you signed a contract to fight me, you believe that you could beat me. And that's disrespectful to me because like these guys, like, come on, like you've seen them fight and they literally have no place to believe that they could beat me in a fight. And one thing I also want to say is I'm not disrespectful to everyone for no reason. Like, okay, my first one, I was a little hyped up with Eli Stone. We fought, we got over it. It was cool after, you know? But the second time, I wasn't even that mean to the guy. But before the fight started, he blew me a kiss or something. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm not, we don't roll that way. Yeah. And that's why I started flipping him off in the cage because I was like, come on, dude. Like, it's not like that over here. And then the last one, the 24, that was the craziest thing that's ever happened.
We got your opponent on 24 hours notice.
I think it was like 1 a.m.
It was 1 a.m. the day before weigh-ins. It was crazy.
Look, you got to give him props for stepping up.
Of course,
You're definitely known as one of the more formidable opponents on the scene. So for him to step up short notice like that, all props to him.
I'm very glad he did. Gave me the opportunity to show up again. But like, still, man, he can't be like. I can't have people doing that. How are you that confident in yourself? Seeing my, because you see my fights. I don't hide anything. My Instagram's public all the time. You see that and you take a fight with me in 24 hours notice is crazy to me.
Listen, I think you got to keep that on the down low a little bit. You're gonna make Ryan's job that much harder, bro.
I feel like it's already hard enough.
Well, listen, I mean, I like to take pride in my work, and I think I'll be able to keep Edgar active as long as, you know.
I like that.
Depends how active you want to stay and everything, but I got you. But let's get into it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about signing contracts and opponents.
Yeah.
You got one lined up for July 26th at the Burbank Marriott, fighting for the Rising Stars lightweight title.
Yes.
The opponent is Isaac Enriquez. Now,
Yes, it is.
you guys talked a little shit online, back and forth. He said community service when we posted it, like he's gonna take out the trash or something like that.
I saw that.
You commented back. What do you make about all that?
Okay, I have two things to say. First, I want to thank the Up Next family for gifting me the title for free.
Wait, hold on. Elaborate more. What do you mean gifting you the title?
Because like you guys gave me Isaac Enriquez, so like
Listen,
pretty
okay.
much you could just give it to me right now.
I'm not saying anything, but can we both agree, or even you can chime in on this too?
Oh, I'll chime in.
Is this Edgar's toughest test yet?
Oh,
Can we say that?
Listen, I for sure think it's your toughest test, but I'm kind of going back to the post on social media where you know the chirping back and forth. I think that post has the most comments ever. Like
maybe
talking shit.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't say my biggest challenge because like there has to be a challenge. Like, do you get what I mean? Because if there was something that I had to be scared of, like I'll be like, okay, then I have to be wary about like this or this about him. But there's literally nothing there. There's nowhere in the cage that he could beat me.
I really love your confidence, but I do think Isaac Enriquez has, you know, got experience. He's got skills.
Okay.
He's got experience. I know. Listen, you can't get violent and hit me on this podcast, just so you know. But you know,
I know. But I want to get the experience aspect. So he has experience losing 4 fights in his last 5 fights. I wouldn't like that kind of experience.
Though? Let's be honest. Like,
okay.
Listen, I totally respect your skills.
Yeah, he lost the guy to a debuter, right?
He didn't really lose. Well, it was a very, very close fight. Leonardo Montiel at the Woodland Hill show.
Listen, that one was debatable. I'm being very fair.
I didn't even watch the fight, if I'm being honest.
I was there that night, and that was very debatable, whether he lost that fight or not.
Yeah.
I think it was one of those. But again, I'm not saying either way, so don't take this the wrong way, but I just feel like, you know, Isaac is deserving. I think he is, you know, a good challenge.
He's deserving.
He's deserving of the shot against you, I think. Yeah. You don't think he is?
Listen,
you think this? What were people saying?
There's something about like Hades Sukar. I mean, Brendan Farnsworth commented on the post when we posted it.
I understand where Brendan's coming from, but like saying he's like earned the title shot.
I said he's deserving.
Deserving of the title shot. Let me elaborate.
Okay.
So
put me in my place.
No, I'm not trying to.
Let me elaborate.
Let me elaborate. So this guy. This was the second thing I was going to get to.
Okay.
Was he has to be literally saying thank you to me that he got the title shot. Because, I mean, he could also thank the 3 or 4 people before him that didn't want to fight me. I'm not going to give out names, but you guys are pussies. Like, I'm a 19-year-old. You guys are not wanting to fight me for the belt. Like, you got to be serious. But he literally got gifted this. I chose him. You know, like, how many names did you send me? I mean,
probably like
4, 5, 6, 7. They all said no, but Isaac said yeah. So okay, I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
But also, there was nobody else. So we had to go.
Let me stop you there if I don't mind. So I get Isaac's last couple fights hasn't got the decision, whatever it is. Rising Stars is a little different than like pros and win streaks at the same time. Isaac really has fought the best of the best, whether it was win or loss. He beat Edgar Amirkhanyan, who I think is a really good.
Stepped up on less than 24
Rising Stars fighter.
Fought Edgar.
Jyree Baker, who was regarded as a top 10 in the state at the time. You know, fought Brendan Farnsworth, fought Griffin Rodriguez, fought Weston. Maybe they don't all go his way, but he's definitely battle testing. He's down to kind of fight whoever. Sometimes that's what you need to do to get a title shot. Because we could talk about these guys being 3-0, 5-0, whatever. If they don't want to step up or it's not the right time for them.
Yeah.
Who's a real champion? Who's a real fighter when people step up? So I want to give credit to Isaac. Listen, but you keep talking your shit because you guys are fighting each other. So.
Okay, I'm glad he's stepping up. If he didn't step up, I wasn't gonna have a fight. You know?
It seems like he's actually confident, as fighters should be. But it seems like he's confident, like he wanted the fight.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I love that because it gives me more to rip away from him. You know, I love that he's confident. I want him to come and be confident because if I beat someone that knows I'm gonna beat them, then it's like I'm not really doing any harm to them.
Yeah.
But if if you truly think you're gonna beat me, Isaac, I'm talking to you. I can't wait to rip that hope out of your head. Like, you don't understand what I'm telling you. Like, I want to shove my fist down your throat and pull that hope out of you. I'm not joking. That's literally like what I want to do because I love it. No,
you seem like a psychopath a little bit.
No, it's not even like that.
I will say that I believe you. That you feel that way.
I do.
It starts at weigh-ins where I actually have to tell you, keep it calm. You know, I worry about you a little bit. You are a little bit of a, crazy dude. You thrive on that moment.
I do.
You thrive on the violence.
I do. I love it. And I say it every time after every interview. Like, I love punching people. Like, I just love it. Oh, there he is.
Okay, so we'll get into the segment right now, but that's Isaac Enriquez, who you will be fighting for the championship title.
Why don't you guys have the ugly ass mustache on there too?
I don't know. I had to get pictures together really quickly, but it's not ugly. You think it's ugly, Sash?
It's very ugly.
Okay,
I gotta slap it off his face too.
Oh,
I can't. Honestly, you're getting me more excited for the fight, so I can't wait. But we're gonna show a bunch of pictures of other lightweights in the Rising Stars division.
Okay.
We want you to explain them in one word or 20 if you want to, but quick hitting.
Let's do it.
Let's go through it. So right now, your next opponent, Isaac Enriquez.
Dead.
Okay, dead. Let's go the next one, Chris.
Pussy.
Oh.
He's another young up-and-comer, though, so I can't wait to see that. Former champ, vacated Salad Go Pro. What do you think about Fed?
Fedya is a homie. I've trained with Fedya a lot, and I'm excited he's going pro. So
yeah, shout out to Fed.
Shout out.
He's good killing in the pros.
Yeah, for sure.
Diego Sanchez.
Okay.
Sometimes no words are better than any words at all.
Just that's it. I mean, me and you know that's it. I don't got nothing to say.
No, I think he'd be done for next one. Weston Quiros, former champ. Your thoughts. You're kind of gonna carry the torch from these guys that used to be champs. I'm over it. You're over it?
Yeah, I'm over it.
Okay, he's over it or over that picture. Let's go to the next picture.
Over that guy.
Okay,
right
over
there.
that guy. All right. Brendan Farnsworth, another
Cool
top
guy.
contender.
The cool guy.
Cool guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is Brendan cool and everybody else you don't really like?
So
What do you like about Brendan?
Brendan, okay, this is what happened. It was the day of my fight. I don't remember if I think he was fighting right after me. He was fighting Weston Quiros. He saw me and then he was like, "Hey Edgar, I'm a fan of your fight style. I like the way you fight." And it was just a cool interaction with the guy, and I got nothing against the guy. He came to our gym, we sparred together and stuff. We got some good work in. He's a nice guy. So I'm not mean to everybody. I mean, if you're nice to me, I got no reason to be an asshole.
Does that change if he's standing across the cage from you?
I mean, we've talked about that too, because when I went to Black House for sparring, that was like the first time like I officially like met him after the event. And we were talking about like there might come a day where we might have to fight, and it's like, okay.
Well, he's most likely going to be on the same card as you too, so we'll see if you guys both get wins and see kind of what happens. I think there's one last one. I can't wait to hear this one.
Oh my God. We could go for hours about this one. This guy pulled up.
Keep it to 1 minute. Let's
okay,
go.
I got you. This guy pulled up.
Don't keep it to 1 minute.
This guy pulled up to the weigh-ins looking like a crackhead. How much was it? He weighed in at
5 pounds over.
5 pounds over, talking about this guy I'm fighting, he's a bitch, bro. This guy, he didn't want to take the fight with this, that. That guy was a 45er coming up to 55 to fight you. I feel like, I swear to God, I'm not even saying this to be mean to the guy. I feel like he's like, I'm not joking. I actually think he's just the way he moves and talks and like keeps himself. Like he needs go check yourself out.
It just might be that, that surfer slang, the Malibu gangster.
Maybe he fell a couple times too hard. I don't know.
Would you want to fight him?
I would love to fight him, but like, who is he fighting? He had a fight, right?
I'm fighting Sevak Kokopian.
At 170?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I don't know. If you're going to give him the title shot, you go for it. I'd love to beat his ass.
Listen, if he could get past someone like Sevak,
okay,
he's right there in that conversation.
I
think the guys on the picture are realistically all kind of in that conversation, to be honest.
Okay, sure, I don't care. But
who would you want to fight most?
I would
out of those pictures.
This ugly guy right here. And Isaac, the other Isaac, not the one I'm fighting. That guy, oh my god! You know what pissed me off about that guy? Before his fight with, after his fight with Fed, this guy right here, he was, it was the interview with Sherelle. He was talking about, oh, I'll fight anybody. You guys give me the call. This, that.
So may I say something though, real quick? Because his manager ended up getting back to me after we made you versus Isaac Enriquez. Hit me up asking if the fight was still there and that they were down to take it. Now, nothing would be said so, but just want to throw it out there to give claim to them. But it did take them, I'll just be honest, like a couple weeks to like really give me a straight answer. And we got the ball rolling on another match.
Okay, so this guy right here.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Sherelle's interview. I'll fight anybody. Just give me the call. I'll be there. This, that. They gave you the call. Took you 2 weeks to make up your mind. And like, I just don't like people that like when they say something, they don't back it up. That's why I called him a pussy.
Okay, so to answer my dad's question, we got him on the hit list and Axe on the hit list next. Is that what you prefer?
Yeah, whoever wants it, I don't care. Whoever wants it, honestly.
They will bring them both around, tag team in, and
I like that idea. I've actually been thinking about that. You know what I wanted to do? If Johnny wasn't fighting for the belt, I would love to fight Enriquez and then Gregor at the like back to back. I would have loved to do that if you guys can make it happen anytime.
We do not have the power to do that, but I feel like you would do it.
All the power. Are you denying Edgar? Is that what you're trying to do? He doesn't have.
Why wouldn't
he
you?
doesn't have Buckner privilege, bro.
Buckner privilege was crazy,
bro. That was so funny.
It was very funny.
Listen, I loved all those comments going back and forth. I just liked every single one of them.
Very funny. I know. I saw.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
Well, it was funny.
It was Edgar privilege. It wasn't Buckner privilege. I was the one that thing for him.
Look, I honestly, and I think my mindset is a little different than maybe your guys', right? Because I'm not an MMA aficionado. I like Isaac Vasquez.
Okay.
I actually think he's a very formidable guy, very young guy, very talented. For him to step up to fight someone like you, I think that says something. Yeah, it took him a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But to even consider it and not just an outright no, I don't know, man. I give him respect for that.
Actually, I like that too because you guys are both actually two of the younger guys.
Yeah.
Okay, after this one, then we see if he takes it. I'm very interested if he will.
Okay, we'll figure it out. All right. Well, first we gotta get through July 26th.
No, we're past that.
Are you already just looking past Isaac?
Yeah,
like,
I might even end up going pro. I don't know. These amateurs are like not exciting me at all. I can't lie. Like, and I want to get paid doing this shit too. Like, it's a drain.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you. Well, I think 1 or 2 more fights should be ready for that pro jump.
Maybe. I mean, I'm already ready. Like, I spar pro guys and.
Is that where the
putting it on them?
Is that where the confidence comes from? Maybe the training room that you're in at KDMMA. Like, where's all this confidence?
I literally train with killers, like literal killers. My gym, I don't even know. Like I list them all, like Anthony, Rafa, Barkev, Hamza, Arthur. Like these guys, they're all killers.
You know, you're really on something though, if you think about it. Because when you look at guys like Pargev, one of the top guys out there, Hamza, like top guy out there, like.
Yeah, and the thing is, we got guys in all aspects of the game. Now, I wouldn't say Barkev because he's just too light for me to like get those. We get good rounds in, but like if I want a harder round,
tosses you around, bro. Parkev says you got nothing for him. That's what Parkev said.
That's crazy. If you're hearing this, I'll see you tomorrow, Monday.
I'm just kidding, bro. Parkev didn't say that.
So who's like your favorite person to get rounds with then? Like,
okay, so this is what I was getting to. If I need a good striking round, I'll go with Hamza. Yeah. You know, if I need a good grappling round, we got Rafa. And then if I need like just good overall round or a bigger opponent, I got Anthony. You know, like I got rounds for literally any aspect of the game, any opponent I have rounds that like I could get, you know?
And I think Arthur may be on the card fighting with you too.
I think so too. Yeah, I think. You guys got Barkev matched up, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're working that out.
We got a new guy too, Ado. Right?
Wait, what's his name again? Sorry,
Eric? Yeah. We got we got
What do you guys call him? What was it?
Ado. Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, he's on the card too, so
it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a fun night, and it's in Burbank. Oh my god, I can't tell you guys how excited I am for Burbank.
Well, why should everyone come to Burbank and watch you fight?
Okay, so this is the thing. I literally live a minute away from the Marriott, like literally 1 minute, and it's my hometown. And I'm fighting for the belt, which I've been calling for like
God knows how long. Before you even fought for us.
I know. I've been literally saying I'm going to come and destroy everybody. I fought Gladiator because I was 17. Obviously, I couldn't do anything under camo. And then I was like, man, Up Next is not ready. Like, they are not ready for what's coming. And obviously, they weren't. right? They obviously weren't. If I'm now 3-0 with 3 knockouts in the first round, with a 4th one coming, and
Is that how it's gonna go? It's
Yeah,
gonna
is
be
that the
like
prediction?
KO
oh
round
yeah,
one?
absolutely. I mean, I got another trick up my sleeve
What's that
because
trick?
here's the thing. If he has a pair of balls, he'll strike with me, but I truly don't believe he's gonna try striking with me. I'm surprised, to be honest, that nobody's tried to take me down yet.
Well, I don't think your fights have lasted long enough.
I remember you said like everyone's scared to strike with you, or you knock everyone, but they haven't seen your ground game, and you're
Yeah.
initially a jiu-jitsu guy, right?
I've been training jiu-jitsu for way longer, and I've been trying to showcase that. And honestly, like, I'm surprised after every fight that like the first thing someone doesn't do is just shoot on me right
Dude,
away.
just pull guard against Isaac. Go
Absolutely,
for
no, that's the
that.
gayest shit I've ever heard in my life. Something Alex,
was-
that's
bro,
something
that-
Conrad would do.
That was a little-
That is something he'd do.
Well, that way we get to see your jiu-jitsu, bro.
Okay, if he shoots on me, which I mean, I don't care where it goes. If we strike, you're getting knocked out. If you shoot on me, you're going to sleep. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. You save it for later.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait. Okay, well, so let's take it back a little bit. How did you even get into fighting? I mean, it fits you perfectly, but what?
Does it?
Yeah, it really does. But how did you even get into MMA and fighting?
So I started with karate when I was 5 years old. My dad put me into it. And then I think I went to like judo and wrestling for a year after I was done with karate when I was like 11. And then I went to train with Garen since I was 12, I think, 12 or 13. And I've been with him since.
Did you get in trouble as a kid?
Yeah.
You like to fight kids?
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
been in a...
It's so that strikes me as
stuff.
really weird because your dad, and maybe I don't know your dad that well, but he seems like such a chill, really cool guy. But does he have that other little dark side to him?
Yeah, he does. I know where I get it from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as you get older, you mature a little bit more. Kind of like you, because you got some stories from back in the day.
Yeah. And I think I think I mask it really well that I'm a nice guy and I'm professional and all that stuff. And I think your dad may have that shit going on too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why
For
he and I
sure.
click so well.
Yeah, maybe. I think
Yeah.
you guys see the darkness in each other.
They see the darkness, they love it.
Yeah.
Now, did your dad train when he was growing
My
up?
dad,
or-
I think he did karate too, yeah.
Okay. I want to know more, man.
About?
Like, were you born here? Were you born in Armenia? Like, give us like the family history a little
I
bit.
was born here.
Okay.
I went to Armenia once in my life for like a month. And honestly, I mean, I love America. Like,
Mhm.
it's given me like a lot of opportunities and I couldn't be like more thankful. But obviously, Armenia is my homeland.
Yeah.
And that's where my parents came from. They came here to give me a better life here. But I love Armenia, and every time I walk out to my fights, I got the Armenian flag by me, so all my family members in Armenia know like who I am.
You're representing Armenia. Yeah.
Well, I think the Armenian community is such a important factor here in Southern California too.
Yeah.
I mean, because whenever we've got some Armenians on the card, I mean, your people show
Yeah,
up
they
in
do.
numbers and
They
are
really
super
do.
proud. I mean, the community coming and standing behind you, I think is pretty special.
Yeah, I mean, because Armenians, they love fighting sports, like whether it's MMA or wrestling or judo, they love it, and they all show up and we just show up for one another, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you could really tell that with the Armenian community, especially in Southern California. Like,
Yeah.
you guys show up and show off for each other 10
Yeah.
times over.
Yeah, I've heard people call Up Next the Armenian promotion or whatever. No, I've heard that shit. And I'm
I
like
have
super
not.
proud of it. Like at the beginning, I'm like, oh, we don't want to be stereotyped. And
Yeah.
now I embrace it completely because I
Yeah.
think the Armenian fighters and the Armenian fans are such an important part to Up Next.
Yeah, I don't really think there's a stereotype to it. I mean, if like you could put it as if there was a bunch of like
But here,
black people fighting, they could have said the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no difference. It's just if one race is more in the circle, then you could kind of
But you know what? I think it is different. And I'm going to tell you why. Because what community gets behind their people the way the Armenian community does?
Of course, yeah. No,
I mean, all the little kids are bringing flags,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
such a
no.
such
What I was trying to
pride.
say is, like if it was the same thing we're doing, and if it was Mexicans or whites
Yeah.
or black people doing it, that they would be saying the same exact
Yeah.
thing.
yeah,
So
but
there's nothing. I don't think there's any
the
stereotype
Armenians make
to it
a
at
more of a
all.
splash, though, right? Because we could have for Latino or for Mexican fighters on the card and for Armenians, but the
Armenians.
just be honest, like the Armenian crowd just really shows up.
It's just such a cultural pride, and I think the Armenians are fighting for something too.
Yeah, they are.
They really have something. I don't want to say something to prove, but they really want to represent their people, their country, and their pride.
I feel like it's because we kind of have a chip on our shoulder with being such a small country, and we really, every single one of us tries to do our best to really like put our country on the map.
Yeah.
And that's what it's mostly about. So when one of us is there, 100 of us is there behind them.
All right, I want to ask you a question. Who do you think on the UNF roster has a chance to make it to the UFC?
I know his first two answers.
Okay, I don't who.
Pargev.
Okay.
Hamza.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I don't want to say it from my gym because that's gonna be like thing. What's it called?
Even
Bias.
I think those two guys do have a good shot.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Of course they do, Ryan. What are you thinking?
We're from KD, man. Come on. No, but
Not even just like-
Arthur, not even being biased, but obviously I've seen him train and I haven't seen all the other people train. But Arthur right now, he looks so dangerous. Just like, oh my God, the technique is off the charts.
He's always been just
it's
so good.
But lately, he's just like upped it to another level.
You think him taking it to that next level, is it something kicking in mentally?
Of course.
What's sort of changed with him that you think he's leveled up so much?
This guy, I've heard stories about him like just laying in his bed and watching like tutorials on how to do moves and stuff like that, and then going and he has like apparently a dummy in his house that he tries it on. And like when I think about that, like you have to be in love with the game, you know? Like there has to be a different kind of passion for something for you to like be laying down in bed and studying something, you know? And I think that's where it's come from.
Yeah. And I think also we're yet to see him, but he's took a little break from competing like live.
Yeah.
So I think that can also do wonders for someone too, right? Really get everything situated, dialed in.
Of course.
But I'm excited to see. But we always talked about him as actually being like when you watch him fight, it's like he has it when it comes to the fighting for sure.
His fight
the
against that
kicks.
one guy was crazy fight.
Which one?
I honestly don't remember his name. It was like like he just beat the guy's ass for 3 rounds straight. It was in Burbank, I believe.
Yeah. He's such.
Oh yeah.
What's crazy about him, he's such a nice.
He's a very
soft.
Nice.
He's like the polar opposite of you, bro.
Yeah,
he's gonna be so nice at weigh-ins, calm, cool, respectful. Whereas you're gonna be in somebody's face and talk shit and flipping them off like night and day.
Yeah, he's very humble. He's a very nice guy. And today was the grand opening for KD MMA Northridge. Yeah. So I'm coming from there. And so he's actually going to be one of the coaches. They have
Montrose now, they have Glendale, and now Northridge?
Northridge, yes.
Yeah.
And Arthur's actually going to be one of the coaches over there. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats to him.
That's kind of a really cool thing for him, too. That's like
it is. It's very nice because he's kind of like lived in the game.
Yeah.
And to make not just a career in fighting, but a career in coaching with it. And it's kind of like all in the same path.
Yeah.
It's really good for someone. And I'm happy for them.
Okay, so we got Arthur. Think he's going to the UFC. Who else?
I want to think of people that are not from my gym. I mean, I love the Bully and Warrior, but that guy, what was his name?
Johnny Robles.
The
sleeper.
Robles.
Bro, to get through both of them, like that's impressive.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I didn't like the crotch sniffing for 5 rounds, but to get through Albert and Bully, that's like big time. So
especially I mean, he looked good against Albert. He did miss weight, so that one just kind of sucks when a fighter misses weight.
Yeah.
But the fight versus Bully, that first round, how he did against Bully was like, oh shit, this guy is.
He's been looking good.
Yeah, but I still think the Bully's got a chance.
Of course he does. Of course he. Bully's. I've trained with Bully too. I've trained with Warrior, both of them. They're both really good.
Yeah.
And I remember, I was like 16 at the time, sparring Albert.
Well, Albert always gives you props on social media. Like he always gives you props.
I love that guy. He's such a nice guy.
He's such a good guy.
He's a very good guy, and that's why it sucks saying the guy that he just beat him, but that guy's good.
Yeah, it's a tough sport, man.
Yeah, it is.
You're on top one day, and then the next day it just.
Well, let's go back to Arthur real quick. I think Arthur should be fine for the 125 title after one more win.
I like it. What is he right now? He's 4-1?
Yeah, I think 4-1 or 5-1 or something like that.
Very deserving.
Yeah.
I think he's one of those guys that can.
Him and Gianni, that'd be a great fight.
Yeah, Gianni's the guy that should have the call
Gianni, the 125 champ. Yeah. He's like, that guy too. He hasn't gotten the call yet.
No,
it's crazy.
What kind of a streak is he on right now?
It's like a 6-7 fight win streak, but being some tough guys. Yeah.
I mean, no, the last guy he fought was a trash can.
You think so?
Yeah,
I
that
don't
guy
think
was
so.
Come
bad.
on, bro. You think a trash can?
Yeah. That was a bad one. But I've seen when he went to war with Nautic, that was
a great fight.
Very.
That was
good
his first fight with UNF, and I was
Was
like,
it?
whoa.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
crazy fight. See
Yeah.
stuff like that. See,
I think
gotta
people were
give him
counting him
props.
out. I think people thought Narek was going to win that.
Well, because the people were Armenian. That's
That's
why.
That's a Parkett when we're like doing a picks for a
Oh, I've seen that
event.
video. It just kept
Parkett picked every Armenian.
of
He's like,
course,
that's
yeah.
my people. You know I'm picking Ryan.
You got to. I get it. I get it. All right, well, we're talking about, Artur, how he's passionate about MMA. He's literally in bed watching tutorials and goes practice on his dummy. I think we kind of get his why and his passion. What's like your why and passion for fighting? What pushes you?
Honestly, I just love being the best at something, and I love proving that I'm the best at something, and I love people knowing that I'm the best at something. And it just gives me, I don't know, I just love doing what I'm good at, and this is what I'm good at. And also, one point I've been wanting to make, and finally we got the cameras out. I've been trying to make this point for a long time.
Cameras are rolling, brother.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, people in this sport forget that like it's not just a sport, it's a fight. So they can run thousands of miles. They could like grab, like Chael Sonnen said this one time, like he could hit a tire with a damn hammer 1,000,000 times. But if that guy has fight in him, he's gonna beat the guy running the miles and doing everything, because it's at the end of the day, it's a fight, like you gotta have that fight in your heart. And there's people that like just train, but they'll never make it there because in their heart they don't have the fight. And there's people that have the fight and like won't train, but then they'll get in there and they'll literally fight till their like last breath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the most important factor in MMA or any combat sport, is the willingness to fight.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the thing that I have, which is I will literally get in there and I will fight whoever it is in front of me. And like, I feel like that's just my favorite thing about me, that I'll go in there and I'll fight. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, we always talk about it. I think you're hitting on it a little bit. It's like it's a mind. You gotta be a fighter. You have to have the fight. But it's like a mindset thing. You're not gonna give up. You're not gonna quit. You're not gonna give an inch. And we always say, like, it's really the mindset that separates a lot of these guys. These guys could have the same skill set, or someone could even be a little less, but he's coming in there with the right mindset. He's not gonna quit. He's gonna go 110%. Those guys usually end up shining through on fight night.
Yeah, I go on with the mindset that if I'm taking one, I'm gonna give back two. So if you're gonna hit me, you better be ready to get hit twice.
What's your favorite punch? You hit like a straight right. left hook?
My favorite punch and my hardest punch has been my right hand, but my last two fights I dropped them with my left hook.
The last one, that was a quick left hook too. It was nice.
It was nasty.
And then you laughed at him.
It's been my left hook the past two, and then I hit Datreon nasty in the eye. I don't know if you guys saw that, but when I was swarming him, I caught him like with this part right on the eyeball, and that's why he covered his eye up and rolled up into the floor. And it's my left hook. I mean, because they're so scared of my right hand after I hit them once that they're so weary, they don't know the left hook's coming, and that's what ends up dropping them.
What's your favorite submission?
Submission? I don't like submissions. I like
Why don't you like
I like punching people in the face and making them go to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. But favorite submission, I feel like the most basic one is a rear naked choke.
Yeah.
Pretty basic, pretty easy. Guillotine's pretty fun too. I used to be really good at
So
the
it's
triangle.
very safe to say you're not shooting on Isaac.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. If you guys ever see me shoot, just know like I'm hurt or something like really bad. But I am not shooting though, because I'm not gonna get hurt in this fight.
So I feel like every time you fight, you're also a showman. You play into it. You play into the crowd. You give the finger sometimes. You do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Is that just what gets you fired up, or like do you feel like, all right, since you always have so many people there for you, gotta give everyone a show? What you gotta say, like, where does it come from?
I understand the question. So for me, there's people that shine under the bright lights, and there's people that just crumble under the lights.
Yeah.
And for me, I feed off the energy. Whenever we go up the stairs, right, to go down the thing, as soon as I like walk out and I hear all the screaming, I feed off of that.
Yeah.
And that's why I love when my people show up, because it just gives me more of a why, like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
I love it because it just feeds me, and I go in there and I do my thing in front of all the people.
Don't lie to us, but okay, Before you go up those stairs and go onto the stage, are you nervous at all?
No, I swear. Oh my God, this is what happened. One of the camo workers, we were chopping it up in the back, and then Hamza's dad was in the back with us, and he got so mad at one of the camo workers because me and the guy were just goofing off in the back, like laughing, like as if like there was nothing going on. I was literally about to go up.
Jamal's like, keep it serious.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly. He was like, hey, don't talk to him. Let him thing in. But I'm not like that. Before all my fights, I'm always goofing off. I'm always laughing because it's a good vibe. I'm not going in there with a bad vibe in me. You know, I'm going in there to have fun and get out.
Yeah.
And there's a video of me like right before I walk out of the thing. You could see us literally like dying in the back. I don't remember what we were talking about, but we were in the back with like me, Kay, and the camo worker. We were just dying in the back laughing. Literally right as I walk out laughing.
Like, I mean, it sounds like
I actually believe everything that he's saying right now.
It's on video. I'll show you guys after.
Yeah, no, even at weigh-ins, you're the same way, bro. You're just having fun, enjoying the moment, not taking it too serious.
Yeah, no, I love that. I want to bring up something else with you, though. Your teammate, Jonathan Wineland, at the last fight. Yeah. The controversial decision, all that. What were your thoughts on that fight?
That was bullshit. I was watching that. I was like, there's no way that just happened. And you know what the thing was? At the end of the day, I get it's an amateur fight, but it's a title fight. Like, these guys are experienced. These guys know what they're doing. And to not even give him the chance to try and escape is crazy. Because he was literally either going to pick him up and slam him on his neck or just pull his arm out, and he had the top position. Gregor sucks. Like, Gregor sucks so bad, it's not even funny. Like, he's horrible.
Okay, Edgar, come on. Horrible?
Horrible. He has had one the lucky spinning back fist. My little brother could throw a spinning back fist and knock someone out. He's 5. You know? Like, you can't call someone good for getting a lucky punch, but damn, he sucks. Like, he's really bad. Oh my God, if I could, this is what I was talking about. I want him and Isaac in the same night. Make it happen.
Okay. Well, did you hear Gregor's post-fight interview?
Yeah. Oh my
you gotta
God.
you gotta give him props.
It was funny. It was you gotta learn some jujitsu. It's a grown-ass man talking like a little kid.
I mean, we'll see what happens July 26th, but maybe you versus Gregor in the future could be a good one too.
Okay, knock on wood. I don't want Johnny thinking. I love Johnny. Johnny beat his ass for me real quick. But knock on wood, if anything south goes again, then I'll go slap the shit out of him too.
Okay.
We'll have fun with it.
Oh man, you
guys gotta tell him to change his last name before we fight, though.
Balkan?
Yeah, I don't want to be fighting someone with the Armenian last name. That guy's Johnny's more Armenian than he is.
Okay,
Johnny's literally more Armenian than he is.
Sure. Okay. We can't change last names, but what we could do is make matches. If you like that fight, we can see what we can do.
All right, but Johnny's gonna fuck him up.
But you gotta get through Isaac Enriquez first. Let's not overlook Isaac. You know, you got a tough fight ahead of you.
Who?
Come on, dog. Come on. You know what, dude? Listen, I think I think you got all the potential in the world. I think you show no signs of nothing, but I do think you gotta take Isaac on as a real task. A real challenge.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
What does he have?
He has experience. He's tough.
Yeah.
He has decent movement. He's
tough?
He's tough. Why isn't he tough?
He's tough?
You tell me why he's not tough.
Guys, so if you guys want me to reenact it for you, anytime Isaac gets touched, first thing he does is curl up like a little ball. I don't know if you guys saw. He dropped Iman and curled up right after. Have you guys seen the video?
I don't know what
he hit him. Iman like slipped or fell, and he went like this. And he's in the bag.
The way you said, hold on. The way you said it.
Literally, I'm not joking. You guys want to look at the replay, you can watch it. He's so scared of getting hit. Like, so, and he's running around the cage the whole time. I've never seen him control the center of the cage. And that's literally what's going to happen. I'm going to go in there, control the center of the cage, back him up against the fence, and knock him out. And that's it. I've done that 3 times already. Just gonna make it the 4th time.
I don't know what to say. I don't know that I believe that narrative, but I don't.
I'll show it to you.
You'd have to show it to me. I don't ever recall like Isaac being afraid of getting hit.
Okay, if I pull it out right now,
I recall him mixing it up.
Where will it be posted?
Yeah. mixing it up with people.
Here, you should probably have it on his Instagram. Just go into your buddy-o. We're on your Instagram. I'm stalking
you
you.
should hit him with a follow, don't you think?
Yeah, do you follow your
He
opponents,
don't
bro?
deserve shit.
God.
You don't follow him?
Who, Isaac?
Yeah.
Fuck no. I want to find the video, bro. Where is it? Maybe. Do you have it in your highlights, buddy? Oh, here it is. Okay, look. Look at this. He drops him and he curls up like a little baby. Look at him. This guy's literally curling
Well, I
up
think
like
he
this while
curled in case he was going to counter.
Yeah,
No?
exactly, because he's a little girl. He's scared of getting hit. That's what I'm talking. And you can't fight me if you're scared of getting hit. Like, you literally can't. Because as soon as he curls up like that, it's going to be either a right hand or a left hook slipping through the guard and knocking you out. That's pretty much, that's going to be the end of the story. I'm calling it right now. I can't wait to make an edit with this. Okay, wait, hold on. He's going to curl up. And then I'm going to literally just go ham on him and knock him out when he's against the fence with his little hands up like this. I'm going to use that for an edit later on.
Chris, we got to make sure we save
Yeah,
that.
Chris, make sure you
Yeah,
say
please save that real quick.
So that's round one. How far into round one?
I mean, so this is how I see it playing out. Fight starts and I take the center of the cage because he always lets literally anybody he's fighting take the center of the cage. I throw a little jab. He throws his little weak 1-2, which is literally all he knows. And he's up against the fence and I just knock him out. That's pretty much it. Maybe like 10, 15 seconds.
You're calling it a short night.
It's always a short night when I'm in there.
Yeah, to be fair, you haven't made it past like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I sweat more sleeping than any cage time I've ever had.
All right, so what does the day look like for you though? Like, do you train twice a day? What's your workout schedule looking like?
So 9:30, we go to KD, we train, and then I go do what I gotta do for the day, and then back at 8 at the gym.
Nice.
It's pretty regular.
No, I mean training 2 times a day is good. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I don't need it fighting Isaac, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Kay will get really mad at me if I don't. So
Oh,
yeah.
you're fucking killing me, bro. You're killing me.
Okay, but you know what the thing is? I'm saying it, but I mean it like from the bottom of my heart.
No,
I'm not
I know.
talking
This
shit.
is- this-
Like I swear I mean it from the
I
bottom of
know.
my heart.
I know you do. That's just, yeah, I know you do.
okay.
I've been around you long enough to.
I have another question. Who's your favorite UNF team member?
It's got to be me, bro.
Okay, my favorite UNF team member.
He might just go with George for the brotherhood.
You doing the Armenian Brotherhood thing, bro?
I won't be biased.
Okay.
Okay. Here, let me say it like this. I'm actually very mad at you two. Actually,
what?
because whenever okay, so this is what happened.
Oh shit!
What did we do?
Look, Weston, we're cool, but I gotta throw some shots real quick just because I have to for the sake of my point. Remember the first ever time we went on live and I was talking about me wanting to fight Weston?
Yep.
Both of you told me, oh, well, he's too experienced. Basically,
Wait, hold on. I don't think we said he's too experienced. We said he's a tough matchup.
No. You guys said he's too experienced.
Did we say he's too experienced?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I
saying that.
remember.
Keep
I
spinning,
remember
Edgar.
it very
Keep
well.
spinning.
Okay, let me continue.
Yeah.
So basically, you guys were trying to like hit at the fact that Weston would beat me, and I'm not ready for it because you guys were saying, "Oh, he's experienced this, that." Now we're what? How long later? I don't know. Maybe max a year later. Not even. I fought in September.
Probably
with
like
you
a
guys.
yearish, yeah.
Yeah. This was before I even had my first fight. You guys are saying, "Oh, he beat me." This, that.
No one said he beat you,
You guys
bro.
were hinting at that. I swear on everything.
Listen, you came
I
on.
remember it
let's take
very
our word.
well.
Let me say 20 seconds so you get back to your story.
Yeah.
You come on there saying you'll fuck him up, you'll do
Yeah.
this, you'll do that. Sure, say whatever you want. So I think we were just saying, hey, Weston's experience, he's a tough fight. And
Okay.
you haven't even really fought yet. So we're like, okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
No,
but
yeah, what I'm trying to
no one
say-
insinuated he would beat you.
That's what they were hinting at, guys. Trust me.
Whatever.
Like, so yeah, you guys were saying all that, and now we're here with him saying that I am not worth the risk, right? Because he just doesn't want to fight me, right?
I think listen,
why did he go?
don't know.
Was he not going pro?
He is probably still going pro. I think he just wanted one more, he potentially wanted to fight for the Rising Stars welterweight championship. But who knows? I don't know.
Everybody does. That's what I'm saying. Gregor's ass. No wonder he wants to fight Gregor.
Listen, Edgar, we get ourselves in trouble by saying anything, right?
Yeah.
There was a fight.
I understand you guys can't agree with me.
No, listen, but the thing is, you've got to give everyone the respect that they deserve. I'm not calling. Never did I say that Weston would beat you. Never was that my.
You didn't blatantly say it. You implied it.
No, I think we're just doing it for conversation.
I'm pretty sure
right? He's an experienced guy.
I'm pretty sure I have a screen recorder, guys.
Yeah,
I'll send it to you later.
Wow, you never screen recorded. That's how personally you took it?
Yeah,
you had to screen
I took it very personally.
Do people get all worked up? I mean, if you look at Brittany Victoria's fight against Kiana, did you watch that fight?
Yes, I was there.
Yeah,
this is the last one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who do you think won?
I love you, Brittany, but I thought the other girl won.
Okay, so I thought it was too. It was a great fight, super duper close. Dude, people were hating on us online. Like, oh God, yeah. Because on the podcast, I said that, Brittany got round 1, Kiana got 2. It was super close, but Kiana pulled off round 3.
Yeah. So I thought.
So no matter what we say, bro,
obviously,
people are gonna hate on us.
Of course. And I'm not like the biased type because I told.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, bro. I'm just trying to fire it up.
Crazy.
I know. I'm kidding.
No, bro. I'm kidding.
I'm kidding, bro.
I wonder why he's not going.
He's taking a second step, like taking a big deep breath. He wants to like smack me around.
No.
Come on, bro. I'm kidding.
I know.
Just getting you fired up.
It's okay. You know now what would happen. It's fine.
What would happen now, Dad? He said, you know now what would happen? Is that what you said?
No, I'll call.
We're putting you on blast right now. Give us an answer. Give us an answer.
You know what? He always puts me on blast. Give me the hard questions.
Now we need an answer.
Here you go.
Let's go. Answer on what? I'm lost.
Who would win, me or Weston?
I don't like to choose. I mean, you're never going to hear me choose. I never choose. I got to be like, I'm Switzerland. I got to be like neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a. Okay,
you're trying to be careful,
bro. Who was your favorite UNF team member, bro?
Wait. Let him answer this. You have to choose.
I have to, Ryan. I'm gonna make enemies here.
You could be honest.
I think you win.
There we go. Yeah. Finally. Oh my God, that feels so amazing.
No, I think he whips your ass.
I feel like
Ryan, UNF 100's coming a little too soon.
I know.
Turn the cameras off.
I think one thing special about you, Edgar, and you're full of confidence and you believe it, but I think it's well placed. I think you have, we always talk about, you have that fire inside. You have that, I want to rip your head off. I want to kill you. You are not my friend. I want to make you bleed. Which I fucking love as a promoter. I love that. I love your fire. I love your passion. So, yeah.
Let me ask you guys something. On the last card, were there any finishes?
Yeah. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah.
Knockouts?
Some great fights.
Gregor had a finish.
Knockouts.
Gregor had a controversial
crazy finish.
Knockout. Were there any knockouts? I can't remember.
I don't think
nothing's clicking.
I don't think so.
Oh no, honestly,
just see what happens when I'm not on the damn card. Like, imagine if I was on that card, that place would have been like on their feet exploding. And they are every single time.
It was a weird night, bro. Like there's just like some weird stuff going on that night.
I was confused on what was happening during Warriors fight. Yeah, they kept stopping it, and then Albert thought he won. And
yeah, well, he had an arm bar, but they claimed that he had his toes in the cage. It was just a weird.
And it was the same ref that was reffing Johnny's fight, right?
I don't think.
Listen, I have to say about the whole Gregor Johnny fight. I mean, the rules in Camo basically state, if your arms lock like that, they can call the fight.
A good call according to the rules of the amateur leagues of California.
I don't like. I think the ref is actually one of the better refs out there.
I agree, and honestly, in the fighter meeting, they always say, if you're in a submission, your arm locks, we will stop the fight.
As Gregor told us and reminded us during the rules meeting, they say.
Oh, he got that little gay mustache too.
I actually became a much bigger fan of Gregor after this event.
It was actually funny.
That character.
He's just he's a clown. That's all it is.
Oh, he's so
learn jujitsu, I guess.
Yeah, learn basic jujitsu.
Yeah, that's literally how he says it.
An arm bar.
How many times did you watch that video?
Bro, so many times, Edgar. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm crying just thinking about it. But what was cool, because, you guys have been around for a few years with us now, just seeing everyone's evolution. And Brian was always so quiet, always so reserved. That night, he just became the
bad guy.
Yeah, he embraced it. Honestly, it fits him perfectly. That was perfect. Like,
it was funny.
I'm gutted for Wineland, though. You hate to see a championship fight be ended like that.
I do too. Even though I
honestly feel like just the next 3 seconds would have told if he was going to get out.
Yeah, exactly.
If the arm would get deep.
But everyone's right in this situation.
No, I know
that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
no,
by the letter of the law, the letter of the rules, the ref that was an okay start, but I didn't like it either.
But you know what the thing is? If let's say I win like that against Isaac, I would be very disappointed because I don't want to win that way. I would not be up on the mic saying all that if I won in that fashion.
Listen, though, I think when everyone's booing you throwing water bottles, I think somebody just
Yeah, I got hit with a water bottle, bro.
Seriously?
That's the first time, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I like that.
No, he was.
No ideas. No ideas.
No, at first I get all like worked up, and I'm like, this is kind of cool.
I just see a water bottle flying in. I'm like, oh, that's a first.
To Gregor's credit, though, that night he goes, I'll give him the rematch. I don't think Gregor wanted to win that way either.
Okay, yeah, but you know what I also believe is that if he took it a different way, then it would the public's opinion on him wouldn't be as like bad right now because everybody.
Bro, but like honestly, it's what's happening is perfect for Gregor. More people want to tune in to either watch him lose or become fans of him. There's more hype behind him more than ever. You're calling for
more people want to see him get.
You're calling for a fight with him.
Yeah, because he has the belt. That's why.
No, but also because what he said. I think just everything is playing a part in it.
No, just because he has the belt and he sucks. It's like he
doesn't get you.
Look, these guys are so nice. It's not even funny. They're handing me the 55 and 70 belt. I love these guys. Christmas coming early.
Gregor has Buckner privilege too. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. They both got Buckner privilege.
Listen, I think Wineland's owned that rematch. Hopefully, they're on July 26th.
Knock him out. No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a great fight. But I actually love, I mean, the whole hype behind it now. There's a great freaking storyline.
Very good hype behind it.
There's a great storyline.
Of course, yeah.
Johnny was pissed though.
Yeah, I know.
Oh God.
I was talking to him after. That's bullshit.
It was just perfect though. So we had, Jason Jones, right?
Yeah.
So he was like working the event, but part of the UNF team as doing he's hilarious.
Yeah, that guy's funny. See, the guy's funny. I'm not gonna think like.
Bro, he's a good fighter too. I know whatever everyone can say about records. He's gonna. Let's see what happens to his next.
I mean, he almost knocked out Lopez, no?
Lopez?
Diego Lopez.
Diego Sanchez?
Sanchez, sorry.
I was like, Lopez.
Diego Sanchez.
But no, that was a good fight too.
He almost knocked him out.
Yep, he clipped him.
Yeah, he clipped him. Yeah. Clipped him good. But Jason's a pretty good fighter.
He caught a thing.
I actually think you versus Jason, if like the stars ever align, would be a firefight. In the sense of, just hear me out.
Why would you disrespect me?
I knew this was coming.
No, I swear that's disrespectful.
He also is like a pressure fighter on the field. I'm not saying anyone's better.
No, that's disrespectful.
Edgar, you should.
Why, Edgar?
Okay, because let me explain to you why. You're saying you can have a firefight with me.
Well, tell me.
It would have to be fairly matched for there to be a firefight. You can't say that type of stuff to me.
Even if say someone got the job done in 30 seconds, you don't think it'd be an exciting 30 seconds between you two?
Oh, but why do you think it's gonna take 30 seconds? No, you can't. This is what I said in my.
I want to ask another question. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend you, nor whatever.
We're defending him.
Last question.
Okay.
Who do you think gives you your toughest fight in the Rising Stars division at 55?
The Rising Stars division?
55. Come on.
Okay, not 55. Give me weight classes to work with. There's that one big black guy from Marcos' gym. Maybe that guy would give me a tough fight.
The heavyweight?
Yeah. I think that guy would give me some trouble.
I hate you, bro. I hate you.
Maybe that guy. I don't see anyone in 155 giving me a problem, honestly. That's why I've been thinking about stepping up and going pro because nothing excites me right now at 55. Who is there to fight?
I can name you 5 people.
Name me 5. You just showed me 5 people.
Just know, whenever you say a name, he's going to tell you that you're disrespecting him, that they're not in his class.
Okay, realistically,
I'm just warning you in advance,
Ryan. Do you think there's anybody in the 155 or 170 division that could beat me right now?
So just like him, I'm switching this. I'm not going to say anyone could beat you, but I do think there's a couple guys on the top of my head that I think are good fights. Right. Now, you can yell at me all you want. Feel free.
Okay.
Brendan Farnsworth, I think, that's a good matchup at 55.
Okay.
I think... Who else? What are you thinking? Anyone? I think Brendan Farnsworth for sure. I like the Weston.
Naming 5.
I like the Weston fight.
Okay.
If we can make that.
I like
happen.
Jason Jones.
You just heard what he did to me.
I know. I'm just saying. Listen,
Buckner privilege is real. That is crazy. I didn't believe it, but now it's turning out to be real.
It's so funny. Even if we say someone like they should fight him, this and that, it's like
if we say
we're not saying they're gonna win.
If we say they shouldn't, he's gonna be like, why can't they fight me? Are they pussy? Then we say they should. I'm gonna fuck him up in 10 seconds. You guys are really disrespecting me.
We can't win with you, Edgar.
Yeah, you really can't, honestly.
No,
it's okay.
No, because you know what I actually see happening. Does that guy have a fight scheduled?
Which guy?
Which guy?
The guy we were just talking about. No, not Axel. What was his name? The guy from Isaac's gym.
Oh, Jason Jones.
Jason Jones.
Yeah, he's
Does
on
he
your
have a fight
card.
scheduled?
He's gonna be
Who's
on
he
the card.
fighting?
Sonny Delazier from Black House.
Oh, okay, that's a good fight.
Yeah.
Is that at 55 or 70? It's
55.
at 55. Okay, if he gets past Sonny, and then I knock out Isaac, that'll be
A little revenge. He tries to get revenge.
yeah,
with Steven.
yeah.
That'll be cool to fuck.
Well,
up
the
both
cool
of
thing
them.
is you got 3 guys on the card that could be 4 guys. You have to get through Isaac first. We're not looking past Isaac. At least we're not.
Okay, we
Yeah,
got
we're
past
not.
them.
You have to fight Isaac
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
There could be potentially be Gregor, depending on if Wiley
Yeah.
and Gregor, whatever happens with
okay.
that. Potentially Jason Jones, although I think he needs one more after this.
Yeah.
Brendan Farnsworth is most likely to be on the card fighting one of Jason Jones' teammates, actually, who's a 3-1 fighter.
Was he not fighting Diego?
No. Diego called him out, but we couldn't make it happen.
Okay.
And there's one more. And Axel, I think you and Axel have so much history and beef. You guys need to eventually do that too.
I'd like you to fight Axel too, just to see what happens online too. The people going back and forth,
Oh,
the
shit.
memes, and
Okay,
just
you know
all
what
that
I would
is
actually
fun.
like to happen? So I beat Isaac. I beat Jason. I beat Weston. I beat Axel. I beat the other Isaac.
Is this all in one night, or is this? Gonna
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, because I want to get this like chapter of my life behind me because I feel like I'm so good. Like I'm not even saying this to like thing, but I feel like I'm pro level already because just of how composed I am when I'm in the cage, and my fight etiquette is actually like very, very high.
So can I say this? And I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm just asking a question, so
Okay,
don't get
ask me.
violent on me.
No, I'm not.
But do you feel your quote unquote lack of cage time affects your experience? Do you think that plays a factor?
I think when you look at it as a like if you're analyzing a fighter or something, yes, it does affect it somehow.
He agreed with me a little
but
bit. Okay, here we go.
but that's with general fighters, not with me. Me, I train with killers. I get like I promise you, I've gotten way more, not even way more. I didn't get any cage time at all. I've gotten way more experience fighting and sparring at my gym than I have in the cage.
Well, that's what
and
I
that's
mean.
why I'm so calm and collected when I'm in the cage because the guys I'm fighting are literally like nothing compared to like my sparring partners. And when I'm sparring, we go hard. Like we're going heavy. We're trying to kill each other because we're trying to reenact like a fight. Like we're gonna go.
Yeah, I've heard about you sparring. Who said that the worst to spar with is Edgar? Somebody told us that.
I don't remember.
Somebody told us that you're the worst to spar with.
No, you know
try to
what it
rip
is?
Heads off.
I just hit hard, and that's why I never, ever spar with people that are smaller than me. So I always end up sparring people that like are like 170 or 185, like fight at 170 or 185, and I don't try hitting them hard. It just happens, you know, because I get mad. So like if I'm going easy with someone
And you get clipped. You're
and
probably
they
like,
hit me, like they purposely hit me hard, I'm like, okay, well now you're gonna get fucked up.
They
you
have
know,
to
like-
pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're into revenge, right?
I'm very into revenge. Actually, I'm very into revenge when nothing happened to me in the first place.
Yeah.
I
Just gotta
like
make
that.
them pay.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
because how could there be revenge if no one did anything to you?
I don't know. It just
No, he
feels
just
good,
likes to
yeah.
inflict pain.
No, I know, I got
That's
it.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
I got it. That was funny.
All right. So really quick,
Yes.
check
is
this out. The master wine painter.
Oh, I remember this. I
painted
reposted.
of you.
This is cool.
So we wanted to present that to you. But Steve,
This is
the master
really
wine
cool.
painter, painted that.
Which
and
fight? Oh, this was
wanna
my
give
first fight.
Gift that to you. Yeah.
Did we show them?
Yeah. Show the people. Look at that. That's a custom, one of a kind piece,
This
bro.
is very cool. This is Eli Stone right here.
Yeah. What's really
remember
cool
this.
about that, you know, since Steve, the master wine painter, has been working with us, you know, this was one of the first events he ever did.
Yeah.
His paintings have gotten so much better, so much
Have
more
they?
detailed. Yeah. Now that he's coming to all the events and got the
Yeah.
experience. Yeah.
Is he
Really
going to be
cool.
there in Burbank?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, he comes to
Sounds
every
good.
event.
He could draw Isaac's face planted into the floor. I would
Steve,
like
get
that.
ready. Get ready for that shot.
Yeah, practice it at home. You make it perfect for me. Thank you.
Oh man, even sitting down with you today makes me even more excited for your fight. Although I always know you come to bring fireworks, but
Of course.
No, listen, there's never a dull moment with Edgar. There's just really not. I always have to tell him at weigh-ins, please don't push him. Please don't do this.
Okay, I try
like
to
a
be
loose
as
cannon,
respectful
bro.
as I can of like
Yeah.
where we're at, and I don't want to cause you guys any
Thank you.
like
please.
Like, I'm going to be able to
head or
stop you.
anything.
Like, come on.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
worry,
That's
just
why.
call me. I'll stop this fool. Easy.
That's why after I pushed, I remember I pushed Eli Stone. You came, you pulled me back, and I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
I
you're going to make
promise
me
I'm not-
fucking
I promise
like,
I'm not.
slip a disc or something, bro. I'm old.
I was like, don't worry. I promise we're good. Like I don't want to give you guys a hard time, you know, but.
I don't think you
got
can,
in my
I don't think
face
you can
too much.
control yourself, to be honest. Because you would tell him stop it. If Eli said another bad word to you, whatever, you're pushing
Okay,
him again.
yeah, obviously, but he wasn't gonna do that because he was already like, like, damn, he pushed me, you know. But yeah,
Okay, so say it's July 27th.
okay,
What does UNF headline the next day about your fight? Like, what does the headline say?
okay. Murder at the Burbank Marriott, and then like, what do they say when it's like top news?
Top
Breaking news, like breaking news, murder at the Burbank Marriott. How old is he? How old is Isaac?
I don't know,
20.
in 20s probably.
Okay, 26-year-old male found dead in the middle of
Stop.
the cage. Something like that.
Oh, man.
I see the future.
Oh.
Well, listen, bro. I mean, we know it. You could, but
I know you do. You just can't say it.
no. But one thing we always say about you though is like you kind of are the full package when it comes to
Yeah.
skills, confidence, talking on a mic, talking shit. You kind of got the whole package.
Yeah.
So it's just funny sitting with you and you saying these things, although we shouldn't be laughing at it, but it's fucking hilarious.
No, I mean every single word I say. I promise you guys. I don't want to be like an asshole, but like okay. You know what it is about me? I'll speak my mind. And there's people that don't do that. There's people that will think something and won't speak it. And I can't be like that because if I think something, I just have to let the world know that it's like that.
Yeah.
Your little brother, people say he's gonna be better than you when he's able to fight.
My
is that
brother is like so physically strong. It's not even funny.
true? Is your brother as
he's a big
fucking
boy.
out there and crazy as you or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So just runs in that blood, huh?
Yeah, it does. It really does. We got a little one, little 7-year-old.
He's probably the craziest one, isn't he?
He's probably gonna be.
Oh,
I mean, he
yeah.
got two older
With
brothers like
role
me.
models like you two,
Yeah.
for sure.
He's probably telling his
He's gonna
mom
be the
that,
best
I
one.
want to be just like Edgar when I'm older. Like, please don't. No.
Mom
I
is just-
swear,
No,
I
it's
swear.
like,
The other day, he was like, "When I grow up," and he was telling me what song he wants to walk out to when he fights in Up Next. I swear on everything.
Oh, I
What's the song?
I don't even remember. It was some like, I don't know. It was like those songs they listen to
How
on
old's your brother?
YouTube.
Like 16? Or was he 16?
My brother, he's 17.
17.
Yeah.
So one more year,
So
he'll be
next year,
fighting.
yeah.
All right. What are some goals within MMA though? I know you got Isaac coming up. I know you want to get that Rising Stars title, but like 5-6 years from now, like what are some goals for you in the MMA sport?
I see myself opening up a gym, possibly, getting my name out there, making a name for myself, making it to the UFC, and opening myself a gym and just living life.
I like it.
I actually like that too.
Because I feel like there aren't enough coaches with my personality that will.
Dude, a gym with you coaching a bunch of people, they will be the
That's-
funniest.
Yeah, you're gonna run them out the fucking door, bro.
Okay, yeah, but also the
parents are
ones
gonna
that
come meet-
stay,
the
the
parents are
ones
gonna
that
be like-
stay will literally become killers.
You're gonna see Yelp reviews, Ryan. Like Edgar yelled at my kid.
yeah.
I
bro.
brought them
Like,
in for
my
a
kid know how to
self-defense class, and Edgar said he would kill my kid. What do you mean by that?
No, but I feel like there's also a good group of people that would actually prefer a more like stiffer way of
Yeah,
coaching.
look,
you
there are
know?
several parents that want their kids to turn into serial killers. For sure, Edgar. For sure.
You think so? Okay, well they know where to come.
Any idea what you'd call that gym?
Honestly, I haven't put enough
No?
thought into it. No, to be honest, no clue yet.
So let's say you get your hand raised,
All right,
July
Let's see.
26th.
Okay. After
What are you
I
going to
do-
say on that mic? Are you going to call somebody out? What's going to happen?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I feel like, so now that I have the belt and I'm the 155 champ right now, I feel like people are supposed to come after me, you know? So whoever wants it can come get it, you know? Right now, Isaac wants to take the belt from me and he's coming and trying to do that. And yes, the belt's with me. It's mine. You guys gifted it to me.
We'll see July. We'll see
You
July.
got Buckner privilege too.
Yeah,
Listen, bro,
I have the most Buckner privilege.
I'm not saying nothing, but come on, man. You know, you're gonna have to fight. You got to put some work in for that belt. Gee, it's not.
What do you mean? You literally handed it to me.
No, I
You
didn't.
sent me the contract.
You know what? I don't love the Isaac slander, but you know what? This is your time to promote yourself, promote your
Yeah.
fight. So
All right.
I'm not gonna argue with you anymore on it.
I'll see you, Isaac.
I'm telling you, we should have tried to get these two on a face-off. That would have been amazing.
I actually called Edgar about that, and Edgar
Yeah,
was like,
and I was like,
"Well, you go ahead, say what you said."
okay, I said if he says anything stupid, I'm gonna get up and slap the shit out of him. That's what I said. And
So,
it's,
So no face-off.
I mean, we can just put you in the middle of them. Worst comes to worst, you catch a stray.
I can't wait for him to see this.
I don't wanna catch
Oh
straight
my
from
god, I
you
can't
guys.
wait for him to see this. I really can't. I can't
Listen,
wait
I
to
think
see
you're-
him
I think
at
it's
the
totally right.
face.
We get it.
Is it coming Saturday?
Yeah.
I would love to see you.
Oh,
What time
no.
are you coming?
Are you coming
DM me.
Saturday?
Of course I am.
Oh no.
That's gonna
We
be
need
fun.
I won't be
secure.
I don't think I'm gonna end up being here for Saturday.
He's going to the UFC on Saturday, so
Ilya versus Charles.
Oh, are you?
Vegas.
Where is it? Is it in Vegas?
Vegas.
Oh, that's sick.
I got the
Alright.
tickets like a month ago, so we didn't know what the content was gonna be. So I would try not to miss
You're
content.
gonna miss out on the whole brawl that's gonna happen.
no, please.
Edgar,
I'm
come on,
I'm just
bro.
kidding.
least I'm-
Hey,
at
but
least- at
who do
least
you
I'm
think's
not
gonna win,
here.
Ilya or Thing? Charles?
I think
honest.
Ilya.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Ilya. I think the flyweight title fight's gonna be sick too. Kai Car France versus Pantoja.
Who do you got?
I mean, I think Pantoja, but it'd be sick if Kai Car France won.
I think he could like
Just
just
knock him out. or
yeah,
something.
get a one punch lucky knockout. You never know what that guy. He's good.
Who's your favorite UFC fighter?
Gaethje, Justin Gaethje. I love the way
I don't
he
even
fights.
need to ask why.
No, you
Yeah,
don't need to ask
you,
why.
you could just tell the way he fights, the way I fight. I just feel like I'm really similar
Yeah.
in every way with him. The way we
I just
fight.
want to let you know, it looks like the Pacers are not going to be winning today.
They are not
No, they're down by 16 with 10 minutes left.
down by 16 is crazy. Oh
Sorry.
my god,
It's okay.
shit happens.
At least you had
30
fun.
bucks.
At least you had fun with us today.
Huh?
At least you had fun with us today.
Of course, I really did. Thank you guys.
Yeah, but I can't wait. I mean, it's exciting for me, like to see you kind of when you're 17, already calling for the belt, not fighting yet,
Yeah.
fighting some guys that I think when you got in the cage with them, you showed your levels above, and now you're finding a tougher guy for a belt. It's kind of cool to see the journey and the story and evolution. Edgar, what the
No,
fuck?
it
Go ahead.
pisses me off every
What
time
pisses
you
you
say
off?
it, bro. Like tougher guy.
This is a way tougher guy than the guys you fought in the past. You can't deny that.
They're on the same level.
Okay, no disrespect to Eli
So
Stone.
okay, so basically, guys, he's trying to disrespect Eli Stone, Datrion King, and the last guy fights. As you guys see, Ryan Buckner
He's a spin
disrespecting
master,
you guys.
Ryan.
So let's
Spin master at
let's break
so
it down.
good.
That's okay. And listen, I respect him for getting in the cage. He got some skills. He's 0-3.
Yeah.
Eli Stone 0-1.
Yeah,
The guy you just fought was a debuter or I don't know.
yeah.
Isaac has 10 fights. He's fought all the toughest
What
guys
is he?
in the
He's
division.
4-4.
Something like that. 5 and 4. I don't know.
No, 4-5. I think.
Okay, but for someone to beat, so you can compare someone that beat Jairi Baker, who's a good fighter.
okay.
To
What,
the
what
guys
was that
you-
like 2-3
you
years
faced.
ago?
Edgar.
We're talking about some Ice Age stuff. Like, come on.
Edgar, I love you. I
no,
love
but
you,
seriously,
bro.
I'm not joking. How long ago?
You
was
really
that?
don't think he's a tougher task than the other guys you fought?
No.
Like, you're dead ass
I
on that.
actually think it's actually easier. It's actually gonna be easier.
What do you think?
I can't
No,
wait.
I'm not disrespecting the other guys. So what do you think? You don't think it's the toughest test?
I'm afraid of what Edgar's going to say or
I'm
do.
your son. You got out of my bag.
No,
bro.
for sure. No, listen, it definitely is the toughest test, I believe. And no one's saying you're going to lose. No one's saying that. But I do believe his experience, his skill set, I do believe.
I was just gonna give you props on the journey and everything, bro. I'm just saying, you know, you're here.
No, but I love when you used to DM me when you weren't 18 yet. Like, I'm going to fight for up next.
Was I? I don't
Yeah.
remember. How long ago was that? Damn, maybe like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Notice how I like
A little
switched up
earlier
the
than-
conversation from. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like going
from-
back and forth. It's kind of fun.
I know,
Yeah.
but 2 years ago, see, I didn't even remember that. But like Jairi Baker when he beat Iman, that was probably like 3 years ago. And I was probably like 16 at the time, and I was looking at them fight. I was like, damn, I would beat the fuck out of Isaac. You know? Like, I'm not joking. And I finally get to do it. I finally get to do it. And I
Listen,
finally-
we'll line them up. You've got, Isaac coming up.
Okay.
We'll line up the next guy after that.
Yeah,
and-
see, he's already in that. I already have the belt and I already beat Isaac. See, do you guys hear him? Like
You're playing into the ego right now, bro.
like, he's saying he's gonna line him up for me. Okay, I like that.
Oh. Wow.
You know what, Edgar? Though I love how you do
wordsmith,
that.
Twist.
No, but you know what? I'm sure this even motivates him. I know you really believe everything you're saying, but
Of
like
course I do.
now you got to go and really put a statement on that.
Oh, I'm
performance.
glad I'm saying all of this because, like, I don't want people to think like, oh, he just goes in there and like he doesn't know, like he just goes and fights. I know what I'm gonna do to him. And I told the cat, you got that, right? Yeah, he got that.
Chris, you got that for sure, right?
Chris is like, yes.
I told the camera what I'm gonna do to him, and I can't wait to make a sick edit out of that. Like I'm gonna put it at the start with me saying like, "Oh, he's gonna go back up against the cage, and I'm gonna knock him out," and like a mic drop, beat drop, and then boom, it's him on the floor like like shaking.
You're saying Shaky's gonna go into convulsions? Is what you're saying?
Well, I don't know what he's gonna piss himself. So, that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna hit so hard. Oh my god! And honestly, maybe I don't want to like say like you guys don't understand the game as well as I do, but maybe like you guys when you guys watch him fight, you don't see how bad he is. Like,
no, I actually.
do you not see like that we're like levels apart? Watching the two fights.
For what you say, Ryan.
I'm not. I don't
can't win in this conversation.
I think it's a fair fight. I think it's a fair fight.
Okay.
Like, what do you want me to say?
I know what Edgar wants you to say.
No, it's a fair fight, guys. I want him to believe that he could beat me. I really hope.
I honestly think he thinks he could beat you.
Or
I don't think fighters really sign the line to fight someone unless they think they could beat them.
That's why I find it so disrespectful.
No, I understand that. That's fair.
Yeah, like
That's
how the hell
fair.
do you think you could beat me? Dude, like I'm talking to you. I'm looking straight in the camera. You right there. How do you think you could be? What are you gonna do? I told you what I'm gonna do to you. I'm so interested in what you think you could do to me. I'm very interested. Please let me know. I'll be waiting.
We're gonna post that as a clip on social media. Questions to Isaac from Edgar.
I like that.
We'll see if he answers. I think we gotta get Isaac on the podcast now.
No, we have to give Isaac an opportunity to.
I would love to hear what he has to say.
I don't know. He seems like he's a pretty reserved guy.
Yeah, he's very chill.
How is he chill? I literally never said anything to the guy in my
that was
life.
that fight.
Yeah,
Well, that's right. 'Cause he chirped in. After
Yeah, he was chirping under my comments like a little fangirl. I don't know what the hell. Like, I was like, first off, I was like, bro, like you are like so far gone away from me. And then he went and lost the fight again after that. And even now, he just got so much further from me. But I'm just like, okay, like if Ryan wants to give you the chance to get fucked up. I was like, okay, let's do it. So Buckner privilege, yeah. Buckner privilege to get fucked up.
It's kind of cool that people are saying Buckner privilege. Like we have that kind
I
of
think
power.
back in the day, I might get offended by that because I was so straight, like, oh, I'm trying to do my very best, but now I embrace it.
No, it's funny. It's not even like we're not even being serious about it. It's just funny that like
now.
it's literally just funny.
Look, I've had to learn social media from this guy, just like what to take serious, what not to. And
the point is to take
matter.
nothing serious.
Exactly.
That's literally all it is.
100%. Yeah.
Because if I was taking everything this guy's saying to heart, and I would go in there emotional, I would go in there making mistakes, but I want him to know that I'm gonna be fully locked in.
You know, I mean, maybe that's Isaac's move. Is maybe he tries some psychological warfare on you, bro. Maybe he tries to get you out of your game. It's not gonna work.
You guys see how heated up I am. I'm always heated up before my fights at the weigh-ins, but every time I've gotten in that cage, I've been so like I've waited to pounce. Like I don't rush in there. I don't try to. Obviously, I finished the fights really quick, but I've waited. I reserved until I get that nice shot, and I finished.
I mean,
the
listen,
fight.
you have a lot. You're a pressure forward fighter. You come in. It's not like you're ever reckless or just like winging things.
Yeah.
You're there. You're there. No, for sure. Wow.
So I know what I'm doing, buddy.
He knows what he's doing.
It's also pretty sad. How old is this guy? I am actually so unsure. What is he, like 20?
He's like 23 or 24.
He's that young?
Yeah.
I thought he was older.
No, I think he's like 23, 24.
Can you call him real quick?
You want to FaceTime him?
Yeah.
Should I?
I don't think so. Unless we
I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
No, unless we give him a heads up. I don't think.
Okay, all right, fine.
Too.
But yeah.
Wait, what do you want to say
If
to
we
him
get
right
him
now?
on the podcast, we'll let you know, and then maybe he'll
FaceTime me, yeah.
Why'd you want to FaceTime right now? What do you want to say to him?
I wanted to ask him how old he was.
You know what I mean?
Because I thought he was older. I thought he was like 27. Or maybe I was mistaking him with Weston. Weston's pushing 30. That's crazy. That's pushing 30. You're in the amateurs.
Hold on.
Go fight
My birthday's in like a month. I'm pushing 30 also. Relax.
How old are you turning?
I'm 27. I'm turning 28.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you are pushing 30. Damn. I'm very pushing 20 right now. I'm 19. I'm turning 20 next year, so almost there.
Yeah.
How long till you get in the UFC, you think? Oh, there's Isaac.
Of course it does. He's probably 30 or something like that. Does he have the mustache in that picture? Oh
Kinda,
my
not
god,
the-
it's
not the
so
stash.
ugly though. Like, I'll do him a favor by slapping it off him. Like, seriously, does he have a girlfriend?
I believe
I'll
he
get
does.
him one. Oh,
Yeah, he
okay then.
does.
That's crazy. Good for him. See, I'm not an ass.
Listen, you guys are gonna be
See,
friends
like,
after this.
Good for him. You know, I don't ever touch anybody's family or loved ones ever, because that's like,
Yep.
once you do that, it's not in the fight game. You know, it's like,
Yep.
it gets to like real life problems when someone does that kind of
Yeah,
shit.
no, I agree. We always say
Like-
we hate when people cross that line
Yep.
of girlfriends,
No
wives, family,
Yeah,
religion.
yeah, obviously, yeah. That is like
That's actually good to hear coming from you, a trash talk. Someone
That you have boundaries.
Of
Yeah, it's
course
good
I
to
have
have boundaries. It's good to hear
Yeah,
that.
there's levels to this stuff, because I can't touch the guy's like family or anything, because like there's a level of respect that goes to, he's a fighter. You
Staying
know,
in the
if I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna say it to him. And that's it. Because if I know, like, he says something to me, like, okay, whatever, like,
You guys are about to fight anyways.
yeah, we're about to fight, you know, but there's just a line that you don't cross. And
Yeah,
there's
I
a
agree.
couple people that I've crossed that I've seen it happen in this promotion. And like that, like, I don't know what would have happened if something like that happened
Yeah.
with me, because I promise you guys, it would be a rough day. Like, it would be a very, very rough day,
Yeah.
because we take that shit very serious.
Yeah,
No,
very, very
I
no,
agree
no
too.
families, no race,
Yeah.
no religion.
And I like,
Yeah.
I would hope, I mean, he doesn't seem like an asshole to like cross.
Oh,
the
he might
boundaries.
chip a little back at you, but he's
No,
not,
no,
he's
I
not
mean,
going to cross
yeah, I
any
know, yeah,
lines.
that's what I'm talking about.
No,
Like,
he's a class
I like
act,
to know
bro.
that when me and some guy are going at it,
No, he's a
there's
class
boundaries
act.
that both of us respect, you know. And
Yeah.
see,
Look,
I'm not a complete asshole.
I think
you know? Like,
the other thing too, you got to give him props. Like, he's a respectful guy. Trains under Georgia Amirkhanyan.
yeah.
You know, George is
I
a
think
class
I trained with George a long time ago.
Yeah, but George is
a long time ago. He came to our gym.
Georgie
time.
ain't going to go for that shit.
Yeah, obviously. Of
No,
course,
Georgie's
yeah.
a solid dude.
Yeah,
so.
of course.
All those guys from OG Training Center are solid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love working with those guys.
yeah.
I'm just saying they're solid. I'm not saying anybody's going to
Okay,
beat
yeah,
you.
I'm not saying. No,
I'm not
see,
saying that.
the
Edgar,
thing
so-
is, I have the trash talk in me, but I also have like this level of respect where like these guys are fighters. They have the same ambitions I have, and that's literally all it is. Like, we both want the same thing. We both want the belt, and we're both standing in each other's way. And best man gets it.
Listen, I respect every person that has the courage to get in that cage and do what you guys do.
Yeah.
Has my respect.
100%.
A lot of guys could talk about these little keyboard warriors talking about this and that.
That's what I felt
don't
about
have-
Isaac, man. Honest, because you know what the thing was to me, that never had we had an interaction before that, you know. And if we at least like chopped it up in real life or something before that, and I would have knew that he has something against me, I would have been like, okay. But like, out of nowhere, this random guy is coming in my comments talking shit. I was like, what the hell? Like, and you're not even at the same level as me. You're like you're 1-4 in your last 5. Like, come on, like, let's be realistic for a second. I just call out someone you know you could beat.
Okay.
Just okay. You guys are so careful with
What
your
the fuck
words.
do you
I
want me to
love
say
it.
to that?
No, I love how
What do you want me
careful
to
you
say
guys
to that?
are with
What
your
do
words.
you want me
I
to
love
say?
it.
What were you going to say to that? I don't know.
Listen, I'm just entertained.
Listen, I think,
You know,
what did he call me on the
this
first
is
one? He
great.
said, like, he hasn't fought someone tough or really.
Yeah, he said I haven't fought real fighters, and now I'm proving his point by fighting him. I don't like it.
Oh, man. Edgar, I love you, bro. All right, what else should we talk about that we haven't talked about?
Oh.
You tell me.
I mean, no, I don't know. But you've been cracking me up the whole fucking episode.
Is your dad getting a table at the next event?
Yeah, I think so.
As
yeah.
always.
Well, I'm telling you, I actually think
Just tell him I'll make my way
It's gonna
over
be.
there.
You guys. I promise you
how
guys.
many people are going to come for you? Probably like 150, 200 almost.
More. Because let me tell you guys, Burbank. I grew up in Glendale half my life, and then I grew up in Burbank, but they're literally like
Neighboring
right next to
cities.
each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much,
so it's literally my hometown, and everybody is gonna show up. Literally, the whole city of Burbank and Glendale, and then the surrounding cities, North Hollywood, Sun Valley, literally everywhere is gonna be in that building and cheering for me. And I can't wait to put on a show for everybody.
So you're saying Isaac's entering enemy territory?
Oh
is what's
my
happening.
God, he doesn't understand what he signed up for. This is like enemy territory. When I tell you I live a minute away from Marriott, I literally, you could see the Marriott from my house.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
Me neither.
It's going to be a blast.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right. Anything else you want to say? I mean, you've said a lot.
I said
to
a lot,
Isaac
yeah.
today, but anything else?
Okay, Isaac, I don't know if you're a cool guy or not, but I'm guessing you're a cool guy.
He's a cool guy.
Okay, he's a cool guy. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't fuck with the fact that you were in my Instagram comments. You got something to say to me, you could DM me, we'll hash it out over there. But now that you want to have it online, let's have it online. I'll talk to you in person too when I see you, because I don't take that disrespect lightly, and I'll see you in the cage. That's pretty much it.
All right. Well,
I think that's a wrap, bro.
That is a wrap.
How do we top this?
But again, Edgar Amirkhanyan will be fighting for the Rising Stars lightweight title, July 26th at Burbank Marriott. UpNextFighting.com to get your tickets. If you guys are watching this, fans of Edgar, click his name at the checkout.
Yep.
And show that you guys are showing up for Edgar. But it's a great episode. We'll tune off now.
The best one. I know you guys can't say who's the best one, but you guys know it's the best one.
Edgar, fuck you, bro.
Edgar's trying to get us in trouble.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, it's a wrap. Thank you, brother.